Hatred is focus, matrix reloaded. Show you the faith and break like Moses. Split the Red Sea, reflect the Red Sea. Rewind to left, all the lyrics are deadly, but never to tempt me. Can't get me, fight the greed, evil and all the envy. To all you MCs, draw earthbound. King Kumanzi got the universe sound. Bounce like potholes, rock those hot flows, rock shows as I travel the cosmos. But don't matter, don't got soul. As long as I know your soul, I got soul.
Let me ask you, both you and Kamikozi, talk a little bit about Dark Matter. You know, that album that you all put out, got that vibe and all that, because on the surface it seemed like it was just a dance record, but it seemed like it went a lot deeper when you listen to the lyrics. And I'll start with you, Bam.
Well, Dark Matter is what moves in our universe and triple blackness of our universe, which is what we call that black people got in their body called melanin. It's that certain type of matter that gives us our hue, that gives us our so-called consciousness, our antennas to the universe. So we were saying dark matter in our universe moving at the speed of light.
Okay. Kamikozi, when you were penning the words for that, what was going on through your mind?
Well, when I was writing Got the Vibe, I was basically thinking music as a universal language, and the rhythm being something that we all in tune with. And as you can see in the book, or the course I should say, we called out every continent, all the 7 continents. Planet Earth, you got that vibe. Africa, you got that vibe. Basically trying to show that everyone's all the same. I don't care where you at. A baby in Africa cries, and a baby in Japan cries. They don't cry in Japanese, they don't cry in Nigerian. They cry as a human being, they cry. So Got the Vibe was basically just, you know, a feel-good song, high tempo, high energy, positive at the same time with this unification spirit through music. Got the vibe, Planet Earth got that vibe.
You know, Bam, over the years, you've had many people that you've kind of held up, you know, in crews, Soul Sonic Force, you know, Jazzy 5, all kind of people. How did Soul Sonic Force start, and who are the original members?
Well, Soul Sonic Force is a concept group of mine that started where I wanted to deal with music industry as well as deal with something that's coming from outer space, inner space, and beyond space. So it's something that's coming from within our bodies, our soul, and we being a sonic sound, we became a force like the Supreme Force to be reckoned with. So that's just how it became the group known as the Soul Sonic Force, which officially started with 11, it started with one member by the name of Mr. Biggs, but it stretched out to 11 members, might have been 13.
You had 11 members in that?
Yeah, because we broke down to the Jazzy 5, the Cosmic Force, and then the Soul Sonic Force. Then they went on to a group called Shango.
You know, and I remember, were you all influenced by Parliament Funkadelic, or were they influenced by you with the costumes?
Well, we first was influenced by the great Sly and the Family Stone, which Parliament Funkadelic was influenced by Sly and the Family Stone, which we then was influenced by the costume and the funk of Parliament Funkadelic, and then bringing that type of style to the hip-hop community, because at that time it wasn't no other groups really moving around but ourselves, Grandmaster Flash, and Curtis Blow and Sugar Hill, and we was basically going against a lot of funk groups, so you couldn't get on stage and play with Zap and Boosie and Gat Band and all that, and looking like just
But Bambaataa never danced, though.
Oh, we never seen him. He gets crazy on the stage.
Really,
when it comes to the electro funk thing. Bambaataa get wild style.
Okay.
I don't mean to cut this short.
Yeah. Okay. My last question, and this is it. A lot of people who are trying to come up in this industry, what advice would you give them? Young artists, what would Bambaataa give them? What would Kamikozi give them?
Bambaataa's advice to many young artists coming up in the industry is to try to research your story about why are you getting in this industry. Are you getting in it just to make money? Or are you getting in it to make money and do something for self, your family, and your people? Or are you getting it and getting control to be somebody, a slave for somebody that's in the industry? So you got to come in there with some type of consciousness elements to know what you get into, or you could end up being taken from all your money, or your royalties, or your publishing, or your rights.
Okay. Kamikozi, just your thing? What would you tell people about getting into the industry?
Well, I would tell artists, first of all, explore the hidden depths of your creative abilities and energies. Do you. You know, don't try to think like anyone else. Think outside the box, perform outside the box. Get in depth with what you want to become and what you want to do. And see yourself as you see fit, not how the image creators and the promoters want you to be. And I would also tell young artists too, with internet, you can financially do a lot of things by yourself and hold it down.
Okay.